And dudettes, this is Pip Surfer with another daily update for the Cowabunga system. It is a rainy Tuesday, September 16th, 2008. Hope you guys are having better weather than I am. Luckily we saw some action in the market, so that was kind of exciting. First thing I want to do is go ahead and jump into some comments from yesterday's post. We have a couple. First one is from Dahlia. Ouch. Okay, new rule. If a trade requires a stop that could potentially wipe out an entire month's worth of hard work, it's a no thanks. Next wave, please. Good thing I'm still studying the system and watching from the sidelines. Thanks, Pip Surfer, for all you do. Hope to contribute something meaningful soon. Dahlia, I appreciate your viewership and your comments, and it's good that you're just watching. You don't want to get in, unless you're fully comfortable. Because let's face it, it is your money. You don't want to lose anything. With the 100 pips, yeah, it never feels good to lose. But I will say that before you take a trade, for example, you know your stop's going to be, let's say, 100 pips or so. So since you know that, you want to adjust your trade size to fit accordingly to your money management rules, meaning trade less lots, change your trade size so that it only risks a small percentage of your account. So you will be trading less when there's a bigger pip risk, and you will be trading essentially more when there's less pip risk. So I hope that makes sense, because you really only want to risk a certain percentage every trade, and then you just adjust your trade size accordingly. So read up on money management. It'll be invaluable to you, because it has been to me. So thanks for the comment, Forex Gambler. Thanks for another comment. It says, hi there, Baby Pips is a complete Forex school at all. I'd like to suggest a kind of conclusion certificate, because last time I was searching for a job, I wrote in my resume that I'm a Forex graduate by Baby Pips, and the job interviewer praised it. Thanks a lot. Yeah, that is kind of a neat idea. I don't know, maybe I'll talk to the team and maybe we can come out with some kind of certificate. Yeah, it is kind of rewarding. I know I felt rewarded when I felt like I had kind of learned a lot when I was at that point where I was like, okay, I understand it now. Definitely helped me out, and I felt great. So yeah, maybe we can come up with some kind of certificate or a prize when you guys finish the school. Let's go ahead and jump into today's update. We're going to take a look at our 4-hour chart, and you can see, let me show you my chart, what it looked like before last night, like before midnight. Our last trend change candle was right here on November, I'm a few months ahead, September 12th, and we had a long trend change candle. So up until the start of tonight, we were only looking for long trades. Now if I move in and show you today's action, you can see that we had a new trend change candle, which changed the trend from up to down. Okay, RSI is below 50, stochastics trending down, so everything matches up. However, this candle started at 8 and didn't close until noon, and if you know my rules, I stopped trading at noon. So we don't start looking for short trades until the candle closes, and by the time this closes, I'm pretty much done for the day. So today I'm still only looking for long trades, but the very end of the session, we see that a new candle is formed. So if this trend holds up tomorrow, we'll be looking for short trades. Alright, so I hope that makes sense. Now let's go ahead and jump into a 15-minute chart, and I'm going to move it back just before midnight. And let's go ahead and take a look at our news events for the day. So I'm just going to click on this Tools tab on Baby Pips, and we can see, let's look here, we have 4:30, we have the Sterling UK CPI. It's an important event, so we want to watch out for that. This ZOO economic sentiment is important, but it's for the euro, so unless it causes drastic movement in our pair, then we're not really going to pay attention to it. 8:30 we have the US CPI, so that's important as well. And at 9 we have the US tick long-term transactions. And then of course, if we happen to be in a trade and we're holding it and it's around 2 o'clock, we want to watch out for the FOMC statement at 2:15. Alright, so plenty of news, 4:30, 8:30, and 9. Those are basically the ones that we're looking out for. So now that we know our times, we know we're only looking for long trades. Let's move on to the charts. I'm going to move on one candle at a time, and we're looking for long trades, remember. Okay, now this looks like it's very close to a cross, but you can see it hasn't actually intersected yet. Alright, so now we have a cross here. This is at 1:15 a.m. Eastern Time. RSI is above 50, stochastics trending up, and MACD has gone from negative to positive. So this is a valid trade entry. We want to enter at the close of this candle, which is at 79.44. Our stop is going to be at the most recent swing low, which is at 78.96. And so we're at 79.44. That means the nearest 50 level is right there. And that only gives us about 6 pips of potential profit. And now this is without the spread or anything, so really you're not making much here. So we want to go for the same amount of pips we're risking on this trade. So what we want to do is take our entry, again, which is 79.44, subtract it from our stop loss, which is 78.96, and we get a total of 48 pips. So we're risking 48 pips on the trade. So we want to go for 48 pips on this trade. So our target is going to be at 79.92. Okay? All right. Now, let's move forward. Remember, our news is at 4:30. Okay, we do get some nice movement there, and you can see that our target was hit right at 2 a.m. Now, it was only touched it, and then you can see a sharp retracement right there. But you know, at this point, when you see, this is where you gotta kind of just trust your instinct here. On the same candle, when you see it start to move back down rapidly, your target's been touched, don't really let it go below 5 pips or so. You only really want to stay in the trade if there's strong momentum in your favor. You want to get your profits, you know, right when it touches it. So you let it touch, wait a little bit, see how the momentum's going. In this case, momentum went against us, so I went ahead and took out my trade. And I got out at, I can't even remember, but it wasn't exactly at 92, it was at like 87 or so. So try to get out if the momentum goes against you. So that's one win right there. Now we're still looking for long trades, okay? Now it's 3:30 right here. You can see we got some volatility. We know news is at 4:30, so starting at 4 o'clock right here, I'm not even gonna take a trade if I see one before 4:30. Okay, and here is the news candle. Still some volatility there. Actually, it's not that volatile though, because if I have my chart stretched out, so if you put it in perspective, it's not really that great. Okay, now we got some bearish movement here. Our next news event's at 8:30, so we're still looking for long trades. Right here, it's 7:15, 7:30, oops, 7:30, 7:45, 8 o'clock. Now it's 8 o'clock here. We know that news is coming out at 8:30, and I'm sorry for that popping up. I'm updating my iTunes, so you could see that we have news at 8:30, and it's about 8:15 when this candle closes. So you don't want to enter because it's right before news. So even though indicators line up and you have a signal, do not enter because there's news coming up. So we don't enter, and 8:15 comes around. You see some volatility there. Now, had you entered that trade, that would have been a win right there. But you know, just to be safe, you want to follow the rules and not get in there. So okay, we have volatility again. 8:45, 9 o'clock. We have another news candle there. All right, so I did not enter that because it was right before news. And now we're still looking for long trades. Still get choppy movement, volatile, really volatile. 11:45. Now it's noon, so no trades there. So now I am done for the day, and it's as simple as that. And I'm just going to keep moving. We did get some more movement, but I'm not in it already. I'm done at noon. I'm not in a trade, so call it a day. And it's, you know, just as easy as that. I hope you guys saw the same things I did. If not, you know, let me know, ask questions, feel free to comment, good or bad, I don't mind. But that's pretty much it. Hope you all had a great day, and I will see you all in the next update. Cowabunga, dudes!